This house is in a cool and quiet place in Bukidnon. The temperature in July is 22 degrees Celsius, and in October it drops to 14 degrees, a semblance of spring in cities like Toronto or New York. The soil here is good for planting apples and strawberries, and if you also want a beautiful garden, all you have to do is get seedlings from the nursery. In fact, it's even a great place to raise sheep. We call it Mountain Pines Farm. It's a subdivision spread out on 275 hectares of green hills and pine forests, located on one side of Mount Kitanglad. Each lot is at least 700 square meters, ideal for a country house and a big garden. Getting there is a breeze, and it's a trip you will always look forward to. A little more than an hour's drive from Cagayan de Oro brings you to the friendly town of Manolo Fortich, where you can go to market or to church. There's also a new hospital nearby. Of course, you can always take a detour. This is, after all, home to the famous Del Monte Golf Course and Country Club, known not only for its golf course, but also for its tender, delectable steaks. As you drive through Camp Phillips, you see quaint cottages like this one, and then you find yourself right in the middle of the vast Del Monte pineapple plantation. Along the way, you may be greeted by friendly smiles from farm workers, reminding you of the joy and beauty of simple things. Finally, you drive through a road flanked by rich vegetation, with giant ferns reminiscent of prehistoric forests. And just as you're marveling at that thought, suddenly you're there. Mountain Pines Farm. Already we have built a clubhouse on a hill, and from the inside looking out, you can see a portion of what we've done so far. The streets are wide and clean, with pine trees standing alongside. And you see the little house in the distance? Sometimes a cool, thick fog hides it from view. And on these days, you find a reason to sit by the fireplace. Mountain Pines Farm is unique among other subdivisions in the Philippines. We have preserved much of nature. There's a creek turned pond where children can fish, and a pine forest perfect for horseback riding. At Mountain Pines Farm, sitting on the grass becomes an instant family picnic. Mountain Pines Farm is being developed by the A. Brown Company Incorporated, the same people behind Xavier Estates in Cagayan de Oro. The chairman of the board is Walter W. Brown, whose vision is to establish world-class self-sustaining communities in Mindanao. Another development of A. Brown Company was inaugurated just this month. Situated in Barangay Agusan, just outside of the city of Cagayan de Oro, is the plush subdivision of Teakwood Hills. Teakwood Hills will be the Xavier Estates on the other side of town. The major distinction, however, is the breathtaking view of the mountains and the sea. Teakwood Hills will be an idyllic subdivision equipped with modern amenities. It will have 24-hour security and a perimeter wall with entrance and exits controlled by 2 gates. Future lot owners will undergo discreet background checks. The environment will be friendly and comfortable. The roads will be 8 meters wide, lined with trees and brightly illuminated at night. Park benches along the sidewalk will create a rural ambiance for the community. On a bluff will rise the Teakwood Clubhouse. Recreational amenities include billiards, darts, table tennis, and a swimming pool. Of course, there will also be a restaurant and a village post to serve the community's needs. Teakwood Hills will be the best of 2 worlds: exclusive yet affordable, secure yet friendly, country style but metropolitan. At Teakwood Hills, the mountains and the sea will always be yours for the viewing. So make your reservations, whether for Teakwood Hills in Cagayan de Oro or Mountain Pines Farm in Bukidnon. Call us, write to us, or email us, and we will show you the way to good living.